This is something I haven't talked about in like a long time, but I saw a post on Twitter and I thought I would maybe clarify something to a lot of you that might be also having a question. Why is this way, right? So censorship on global is a thing. Right now, Grand Cross has dropped a Chinese version, like not so long ago, and it's like heavily censored, like even way more censored in the global version. And why is that a thing? Consider that the Korean and Japanese version have also like different censorships. The Korean version had censorship for guest lanes like breasts, while the JP version does not. Why is that a thing? Why are the game versions different this way? You can see, like I actually have the schoolgirl uniform. I'll just put the picture. So you can see the picture like left and right of her, and actually the right picture is global, but in Korea it also looks like that, even though in JP it doesn't. So I saw this post, right? This is like right under the newest like post from Grand Cross on Twitter. I'm assuming this guy posts on like every reply, but now Marvel, add an option to remove your censorship. Why Japan respects the design from the source, and in Europe, where you can be like this without any risk, we get censored. And why Camilla can have more uncovered cleavage. Be serious, net. Share and like to make Netmarble see that. Now, you can be damn sure if they could have large breasts showing at all times, they would. It would make more money, don't you think? So let's not pretend that they're doing this because they want to. They're doing this because they have to. Now, one thing is, again, like I just said, the JP version has the normal design, right? I'm shaking, I don't know why. The normal design, but even the Korean version doesn't have it. And that's just due to censorship in just age limiting censorship. So for example, this game doesn't want to be a above 14 game. It wants to remain down there. So you may ask, oh, how can a game like, for example, this is the most degenerate game that exists. How can a game like Nikkei be like this, right? And literally the gameplay is like ass shaking, right? At the camera. And if you've ever seen this game, it's something. It's the most Coomer game ever, right? How can this game exist? It's like a gacha game. And Grand Cross should have censorship, even though this game also has a global version. Well, this game is like an 18 plus game. And Grand Cross is trying to maintain at that 14 range, or even below 14. So for JP, they can actually be loose. JP does not care. And you may think, oh, Europe doesn't care about something like this. No. Europe most certainly cares. Europe is like the worst place for something like this. You know? Like a lot of countries over here in the EU will 100 billion% forbid like this sort of cleavage for a game that is available to such a lower age demographic. So they have to account for that. I don't know how it is in America, but for sure over here in Europe, it's a no-go. Lots of countries are like that. Now, this has been a thing since day one of global. I remember, I don't know if it was the sponsorship deals that they had, or if it was the content creator club. I misremembering because it was like 3 years ago, but they were very strict on how you could talk about certain female characters. And even like, you know, just mentioning anything about their bodies would either cut you off the sponsorship or from the, again, I don't remember if it was a sponsorship or the content creator club. It might have actually just been the content creator club. So global in general has been very like overprotective of this sort of like sexualization sort of stuff. So it's no wonder they have so much censorship. But again, if you don't know why, it's not because they hate titties. It's not because they don't want you to see cleavage. Trust me, they want you to. There are so many, like, let me pull this up. They have so many ways to try and get like your Coomer brain to work. Like, look at this shit. This is also a classic. Just click on like the end and she just flashes. Like, they are trying very hard. Like this cleavage is still on global as well. Right? They're trying really hard to do what they can, because 7DS is actually a very sexualized anime compared to I don't want to say majority because so much anime is like this, but it's in the ballpark of pretty ecchi in a way, right? So they're trying their hardest to still keep it in the game, but this is not hentai game, bro. Relax. Just because you don't see some titty pixels is not gonna really change the game that much.